Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Okay, today we're going to look at a clip here of the Baltimore Orioles. This is Mike Bordick coaching their infielders, and I had the opportunity to play with the Orioles and was able to learn from my great infielder, very good infield coach. So let's listen to him first, and then we will talk about what I see.
So the reason of this drill, to try to get your eyes behind. So it isn't really catching it deep back here, right? To get it out here, boom, boom, here the same way, right? So that your eyes are getting behind it. And then ultimately when you field your ground ball, then it'll be the same. Your eyes will get nice and low behind it, right? Take it out clean like it's a transfer.
Okay, so if we go through here again, you can see they're on their knees. Looks like a little spring training drill. And so you see them go through this routine first. Bordick talks about how you want to get your eyes behind the glove. Right, I want to have my glove out front. And then he talks about working on the transfer. So a couple things on this. First thing is, a lot of people I think assume that major leaguers are just kind of good at everything, right? One thing I notice about major leaguers and the really good players is that they all have routines and they all work on the small things. So when I work with our players, when I first started doing it, a lot of players would say like, oh, this is really easy right here. We're just on our knees, fielding balls. Do we really have to do this? This seems really elementary. This seems like something I do, when I was in T-ball. And I would explain to them that I've played for a lot of teams in professional baseball, and this is what you get a lot of, especially in spring training. If you guys have watched, I'm actually going to make a video on this. If you guys watched the World Series, Freddie Freeman, Dansby Swanson, Ozzie Albies, right? All these guys are working every day with Ron Washington on similar drills to this. If you want to be perfect in the game, you have to work really hard at being perfect in practice. And so let's talk about this drill right here. Really simple drill on your knees. Some things that I think about. And first let's talk about Bordick. So he talks about getting the eyes, to get the eyes behind the glove. And so one way I think of that is like there's a string that's attached from your nose to your glove. And so wherever the glove goes, your nose will go. Right? So if my glove goes here, my nose goes here. If my glove goes backhand, my nose goes backhand. So I'm trying to get my nose and my eyes behind the glove as much as possible. I want to have my chest forward. When I see players do this drill, they're sitting back on their heels. I want my chest forward because that allows me to catch the ball out front. The other thing is I'm always working on bringing the ball to the middle or center of my chest. I'm going to always transfer the ball here. And so I want to work on bringing the ball from here to here and work on my transfers. So it's not just about catching the ball. There's three parts to every play. Right? I've got to catch the ball, I've got to transfer the ball, and then I have to throw the ball. Now, in this drill, we're working on catching and transferring. Right? Some people just work on the catch. Well, that's only 1/3 of the play. Now, we can't really work on the throw in this drill because we're on our knees, but at least we're getting 2/3 of the play accomplished. Right? Here it is again. Eyes behind the glove. Field the ball, bring it to the middle. Right, so right there you see he doesn't transfer this one. I always like to bring it up and transfer. Bring it up, transfer in the middle of her body. Okay, here's two-handed plays. Now one other thing, let me back up. When the ball is outside of the framework of your body, right, so when the ball is outside of there, you go one hand. One hand. Outside the framework, one hand. Within the framework, two hands. Okay, so that's really key. Work on your one-hand plays outside the framework of your body. Work on your two-handed plays within the framework of your body. All right, here it is. Now, I would actually like him to be, sorry about that, I would like him to be a little bit more chest forward so he can field the ball a little bit more out front. You can see how this ball is fielded a little bit too deep. My general rule is you always need to be able to see the ball and the glove at the same time. If your glove gets too far underneath you, you can only see the ball and you can't see the glove, right? And if your glove is way underneath you and you say, okay, I'm going to see the glove, you can't see the ball out here. So I have my chest a little bit more forward, but you can see he feels the ball, brings his elbows out, his thumbs up, right to center chest, and transfer. Same thing here. So I would just have them be a little bit more forward, hands out front, just a little bit. But again, you're working on that transfer, and you're not catching the ball. When it's within the framework of your body, you're not closing the glove. You're simply trapping the ball with your bare hand and glove. And this is a skill, working on trapping the ball and transferring it. There should be no rattling in there, right? No rattling. That's one thing, actually, when I was with the Orioles, they talked a lot about. There should be no rattling. The ball should go pop right into the glove, right into my hand, transfer. The best players, there's no rattle. Right? And here's Mike talking about eyes behind the glove. Right? And that allows my hands to be out front, and that allows me to see the ball in to the glove. And now he shows how when you stand up, there it is. So think about that string again. String from my nose to my glove, nose to my glove. As the glove turns open, my nose follows. Now my eyes are behind. So that's the key. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Exactly what you see here is what you're going to see most days. Right? It's about routines. It's about not just doing the work, but doing the work properly, like really paying attention to the little details. You watch major leaguers do it, they pay attention to the small details. A lot of times you watch younger players do it, they just go through the motions. Ooh, I fielded 100 balls. Okay, but how many did you field perfectly? That's the key. As I said, in the game speeds up, the difficulty increases. You have to be perfect in practice to expect that to translate over to the game. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later.
If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about building the elite swing, check out our new course. We have over 2 hours of content, almost 30 hitting drills. We break down the exact mechanics that you're going to want to implement into your swing. I've put the link in the description if you want to go check it out.